Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, it's never enough? Like you're chasing something you can't quite catch. That's not random, right?
No, it's not.
There's a reason for it. Today, we're talking about the lie most of us believe about ourselves and how we could completely change the way we see our identity.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
To Rooted and Rising. You are in for a treat, as are we, for today's topic.
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about today, Rocky?
The lie we tell ourselves. Literally, the lie we've been believing our whole lives. Mm-hmm. Where does our identity come from?
That one word, identity.
Who are we? Who am I?
Mm-hmm. What defines me?
Exactly. You know, we could be fleeting. It could be like our careers.
Right.
Then we get the promotion. And
What's
then
next?
what's next?
What's the
It's
next big
fleeing.
thing?
We can never grab it for some reason. We can never grab hold of what we're supposed to be because our identity becomes what we do for a living.
It takes up Monday through Friday, all day long. It's the
Yep.
majority of our life.
Yep.
So,
Social media has a big role in our identity.
ooh,
We got a good post that we just put it out there, and then I like
Yeah.
them likes. I like them. A lot of like the comment. I need to do that again. I'm
Right.
chasing that high again because I get fulfilled. That's where I think I get my identity from is my likes, validation from other people.
validation, is that even a word? Gratification, like what that excitement that it can bring you. And then let's just say, okay, that post got a lot of likes and a lot of views. Okay, a week from now, and you do it again, maybe it's not as much. Are you hard on yourself with things like that?
Yep.
Do you take that in personally? Are you taking it personal? You know, so it's just learning how to navigate.
Yeah, cultural. Where I'm from, my ethnicity, all of it becomes our identity, which is a part of it.
Right.
But we kind of put too much emphasis on I'm from here, so this is what we do. And, we lie to ourselves. Then also relationships.
Oh yeah,
They can define who we are sometimes. Not even husband and wife. It could be
your friends,
friend groups.
your mom and dad,
Exactly.
whoever. I mean, if you're in college, your professors, your mentors.
Yeah. What did they put on you? You're going to be this because I told you so. Because I wasn't that. I need you to be this.
Right.
You're going to go to college, succeed, and do all these great things. But is it coming from actual love, or is it because we felt like we came up short somewhere else? Because I know with my daughter, I'm like, you're going to be a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I should be there, but I'm still growing every day, and it's like I just want to be your best self. That's
Right.
really it.
And happy.
And
All
know
of
who
it.
you are.
Yeah.
Know whose you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes. When in your life have you ever realized that you were letting someone else's opinion define your worth?
All the time. I think I noticed from a young age. I knew that it would be something I would struggle with. Not always in a bad way because they're all growing moments. But I noticed from doing the correct things, let's go to college, like check things off the list. Maybe let's get a corporate job. Then I realized, I'm not going to be one of those people that like corporate. I like not being a number.
Yeah.
Okay, I really like small businesses, small communities. I want to be present and genuine, right? And so when I learned that, I was like, man, I'm going to kind of veer off from people's expectations that Sienna is going to be corporate. You know what I'm talking about. You're in the high-rise business office. What's next on the promotions? I live in this insane apartment that has nothing but glass windows all around. But sometimes, too, I realized I'm putting those expectations on myself when maybe my family or friends don't even think that for me, right? Maybe they do just want me to be happy. So I think I just started to learn to be more open in my communication with those expectations.
Okay.
Because, gosh, yeah, that can go deep. But I knew from a very young age, don't get me wrong, I still want to know what's next.
Yep.
I still want what's more, what's the next challenge.
I'm with you on that one.
So learning how to identify. You got something?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 2:11, it's Solomon writing. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done and what I had told to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. At that, it was everything that he achieved was meaningless. It was hebel. It was vapor. Vapor. It was like once he got it, it was gone.
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything. It was Ecclesiastes is a little sad. The wise man got a little sad towards the end, but everything that he had gained was meaningless.
Right.
That doesn't define you, all these things, because I know I let my work get put into outside sources all the time. Last week, you were busy. I was out of town. We both were busy.
Yeah.
But I had planned on doing an episode by myself. But I put my worth into other people's fear of other people's opinions.
Okay.
I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
I had a test run and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it without Sienna because who am I? Who am I to say anything, to teach anything? And I was worried about what other people would say. I let judgment and all these things define who I was at that moment. It was like, no, I got to overcome that. And actually the teaching, what I was going to talk about last week, it goes into today a little bit because I was going to talk about David and how when he got anointed king and how he had to wait for so long to even become the king. But when I actually think about the story of David, Saul was the original king of Israel, the first king, and he put matters into his own hands to where he did things that he wasn't supposed to do that God never covered. And so God told the prophet Samuel at the time, like, look, he wants to do his own thing, fine. I don't need him no more. You're going to go find me a new king. Go to Jesse's house and get one of his sons. One of his sons will be my king. And so the prophet Samuel goes to Jesse's house, and once he gets there, he sees the oldest son. He's like, oh, my goodness. Guy's tall. He's huge. And that's where I was just at before I turned my pages. But this guy is big. This is the guy I want. This is the guy that's going to be king. And immediately God said, no. Don't look at his outward appearances.
Right.
I look at the heart. I don't care how big he is. I want to know what's inside of him. Who is he truly? And so, one by one, Saul goes down her brother's list. Oldest, second, all these. And he's like, one by one. Every single one is like, no, what the heck? And so he asked Jesse, like, this is all the sons you have? No. I got one more son, David, but he's outside. He's with the sheep. He's working. David wasn't even invited to the potentially being a new king party, you know? His own father didn't even see who he was. His own father's like, he won't pick David. We'll let David go out with the sheep. He needs to go tend to our sheep while one of you guys become king.
Okay.
David wasn't invited. He was overlooked. But yet, they never said anywhere in the Bible that David was hurt, that he didn't get invited. Because once he goes inside, once he walks in, Samuel anoints him king. Like, this, you're going to be the king of Israel. And this is where that threw me off. When that happened, the very next thing David does, you know what happens? He goes back to work. Right back to work.
Okay.
Nothing changed for him at all. Told you're going to be king, but go back to the pasture. But the thing is, in the Bible, it says God loved David. You know why? Because David made room for God. He did so much for him. He was after God's heart. He loved God so much. He was out there, even when he's out with the sheep, he's playing his little harp.
Yeah.
It's called a lyre, but he was playing with it, singing, making worship music while he's out there tending to the sheep.
Aww.
Yeah. And we know David for the story, David and Goliath.
Right.
The thing is, David wasn't even supposed to be there.
I didn't realize the back end of...
Yeah. David. Okay. Yeah, he loved God was with David, and that's because David was with God. His identity didn't come. His dad overlooked him.
Right.
People are going to overlook you. They're going to not see, but God sees what no one else sees.
He knows, and
you may think all your work is like nothing's happening. I'm doing this and this and this. God said, "Okay, will you keep waiting for me? I got you. I see you. Don't worry about the opinions of others, because I see what you're doing."
Right.
And that's where I had to check myself this past weekend. I was like, "All right, that's my fault. We should have kept this thing moving. That's on me." It's a beautiful story because we hear about David and Goliath. Yeah. David wasn't supposed to be there. David got sent there by his dad. It's like, go give your brother some food. See give me a report. See if they're okay. And he sees this big old giant named Goliath saying and talking crazy to the Israelites. And David's first thing was, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine come talking about my God? Who the heck? Yeah. I need to go kill this guy." And then that king Saul was like, "Calm down, you're too young. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You're too young. He's been doing this his whole life." You know what David said?
What?
David said, "What are you talking about? When I was tending to my sheep, a lion came and took one. I took it out of that lion's mouth. And when that lion tried to get me, I grabbed it by its hair and I killed it. I did the same thing to a bear. So the same God who was with me with the lion and the bear It's the same God who's going to be with me against this giant. To this guy over here.
Right.
So we may be facing lions right now and bears on our attacks, but guess what? We have the same God who's where does your worry come from about your identity? So a lot of your anxiety comes from looking forward.
Right.
Right? It's never about looking back because you've already gone through what you've gone through. It's so much about what if, what could be this.
Yeah.
But you have gone through so much. You personally, we both know you have gone through so much. Guess what? That same God who got you through that is the same God today is going to get you to the next one and to the next bit and to the next giant.
Yeah.
That's your identity should be grounded in. I still got the same God. I won't fail. This ain't going to stop me. What is this? What? I've already killed me a lion. You've already taken out a lion. You've already went through a bear. Who is this giant think he is?
Right.
Come on now. But yeah, we have, and so that the king tried to stop him from doing what he was doing. And the king was like, you know what? If you feel like you're going to do it, put on my shield. Put on my armor. Take my weapon. And there's so many people who mean well in our lives who are like, okay, if you're going to do what you got to do, here, let me give this to you. Do this for me. Do it the way I did it. Do things how I do things. When that's not meant for us. Yeah. David couldn't move in his armor. He was too big. Saul was too big for David. He couldn't move. The armor was too heavy for him. And first thing David says is, like, I can't move. I can't wear this. I'm sorry. This is not the way I'm used to things. I'm not used to doing it. I'm used to doing it. I've been out there, and I know how to work this slingshot.
Right.
I don't need your javelin. I don't need this right now. Let me do what I do, what I've been. When God got me through all this is what I did. I'm not going to change it up now.
Right.
Our identity sometimes gets taken over by someone else.
Oh, absolutely.
We become somebody else.
And even just like you were talking about that, the big giant, right? Because the way he looked, that goes back to our right now in the real world when it comes to the social media. The random temptations, or gosh, I can't even tell you, I've heard of relationships failing because of the temptations towards social media because something else looks better. You know what I mean? And that goes deeper. Or just because you look, you have the job that you have because of the way you look, or like certain stuff that is just kind of, but it's what's in your heart, and it's how, can I remember how you just, okay, I'm not going to veer off topic necessarily, but I really want to explain a small little testimony. You asked me before this how I've been.
Yeah.
I've been great. Okay. However, my life has been, I'm blessed.
Yep.
Roof over my head. I have a car to drive. I have food on the table. Okay. Family. I'm blessed with family. But let's be real. It's so funny because I've been worried. I'm like, oh man, nothing's gone wrong in a little while. And listen, I live in a one house, one income situation. So it's like, my money is very precious to me. I'm not going to just go splurge on things. Can you believe? Remember I told you I had to get 2 new tires? Think that same week we were on a phone call and I had to go look at for my brakes and brake pads and rotors. Yeah. Okay. Did that last week. Pull out of the place. There's still noise happening. Go back in the place. And he's like, Sienna, it's your front ones now.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, what? I have to replace 2 new ones? Like, man, this is a heavy month for me, okay? Yep. Taxes is coming up in January. Yep. All the real responsibilities. But you want to know, I had about a day, 24 hours to feel the worry, to feel the pressure, to feel the normal, like, what am I going to do? Man, I've been blessed with that being taken care of in some form or fashion. The mechanic was amazing. Uncle Oscar referred me to him. He used to do Homeland Security's vehicles. Anyways, I think you actually might have taken
that guy's an honest guy.
Yeah, he's a super honest guy. We have built a relationship now. Now I'm going to send him other people because I just trust him.
He's an oxymoron, a nice, honest mechanic.
Yes, very. Yeah. And he did me a favor when he found... Anyways, point here is still have trust. And God is going to figure... he knows my heart. Just keep doing what I'm doing. And everything will just be taken care of. So it goes back to just trusting. Yeah. When you're worried, you know what I mean? And it doesn't always work out that way, but still, you have to have the faith. Yeah. You have to have it. Because if you don't have it, I've just been working on my relationship. It's like, okay, God, I'm working on my relationship with you. You see me, you hear me. And then all of a sudden you want to give me these, like, that's how it works. Yeah. You just mentioned too, you've been getting closer and being tested, right? And it's like, you have to still believe that you're on the right path.
if you're going to take a step forward, guess what? He's going to try to push you back 2 steps.
Every time.
And I was actually, I was at church a week ago, and my pastor asked me to go up there to speak real quick. Just a real quick 30-second intro for what we do on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And I go up there, and my mic didn't work.
Okay.
My mic didn't work, and he's just like laughing, and I'm embarrassed. I'm like, what are you laughing for?
You probably feel so hot.
Yeah, first you're already speaking in front of 100 people, over 100 people, and it's like, that's already a terrifying thing. But then my mic don't work, and I look dumb, and he's like laughing. And then, so a few days go by, and we're talking, me and him, and he's like, I was like, you were laughing at me. He goes, no, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the situation because I know you had something to say, and he tried to stop you.
Yeah.
Someone was trying to stop you from speaking what you were going to say because it was going to touch somebody. And that's what he doesn't want. He didn't want you to help somebody else out. So he's going to attack you.
Yeah.
And that was just the beginning, because then I went to this thing this past week, and then I came home, and this went bow, bow, bow. It's like I came home with so much confidence, and I felt like a giant. I felt huge, and then stab.
Yeah.
And people reminded me, like, that's not who you are. Like, that's not, no, they're not going to love you for what you do, for how you're doing the things. And it was just like hit after hit. And I was like, God, like, what's the deal? I'm trying to, like, I didn't even want to choose, like, I didn't want to talk about you. We're supposed to be a fitness podcast. And now we're talking about you now, but like,
it worked out
didn't
that
happen,
way.
but now you're going to attack me. And I was just told this week that's what's going to happen. Like, you choose God, guess what? You're going to get attacked for it.
Looks
because he wants you to he wants to take your identity away from you. Listen, if he has a hold out of your identity, if you don't know who you are, you'll never be anything. You got to know who you are.
Right.
And we talked about the Enneagram before. What's your Enneagram?
I'm a 3.
What are the traits for 3?
They're
like goal-oriented, right?
Oh, my gosh. Goal-oriented. You're super hard on yourself. You need to be reassured when you do good. You're a task-oriented person. What's the next thing? Speaking of that, I actually have mine and yours pulled up. Okay, so basically this one, I will say the thing about the Enneagram, it has different categories, right? So like you could go, how do you work? Well, what type of people do you work well with? What do you do when you're stressed? Yep. This one here is things that bring me, well, that one's things that bring me joy. I want to go over what peace means to me. Okay. My peace for 3 is funny. It says not having to prove myself to feel worthy, being present, not just productive. I think I always say the word productive. Feeling success and rest, not just results. I don't know how to rest. Knowing I'm valuable even when I'm not doing. I always have to be doing.
So anytime I hear from you and you're like stressed out, you're not aligned with any of that. Yeah. And it makes sense. And it's crazy. So we just had a conversation the other day, and you were like, I need to do more, this, that, in my head. Yeah. Now I see you were stressed.
Yeah. Right, exactly. And so I think it's like, I want to start to get to know my core people a little bit more deeper on stuff like this, because I'm like, that's why. You kind of put the 2 and 2 together. Let's see what yours is. You're a 9, right? What peace means to you. Speaking up without fear of conflict.
That's why I don't want to be on this thing.
Being connected to my own wants, not just going with the flow. Inner calm that isn't dependent on external experiences. And knowing that your presence matters. That's what brings you peace.
Come on now.
Yep. So I wanted to go over a few of those because, and the hard part about me with the 3 is the emotional toll that brings on me on a day-to-day basis. It's draining. Yeah. And it's just trying to remind myself, like you said, I need to remind myself, Christiana, who are you? You know who you are. I know who I am to my core. But it's like not being so hard on myself. Why is that a thing? Goodness, I need to work on that.
Yeah. Well, I was this weekend, I was hearing this speaker talk, and he was like, stop lying to yourself. He's like, introverted people, stop lying to yourself. You don't have to be introverted. You're just a slave to that mindset. You're wired to think like, oh, I can only do this because this is who I am. No, it is not who you are. Right. You're letting that word introvert define who you are. Yes, you may not want to be around people all the time. Right. No one wants to be around people all the time. Sure. But you can get out of that. Growth and comfort don't go together. God and comfort don't go together. So if he's telling you to do something, it's gonna be uncomfortable being on a podcast by yourself. It's gonna be uncomfortable speaking up in front of people. Well, my piece is speaking up without feeling conflicted.
There's gonna be a conflict.
If I want to, so I don't say I don't say stuff half the time because it's not comfortable.
You're
because
so quiet.
people will just ridicule me, and it's like, why did I say anything at all? I like peace.
Yeah,
I like peace with everybody.
Yeah,
I'm a peacemaker. So I don't want to ruffle your feathers. If it's gonna be, if I'm gonna be conflicted, that's okay. If it's gonna hurt me, fine. I don't got to deal with you feel like I'm attacking you or you're being hurt. I'm gonna just be quiet.
Yeah.
Because when I do speak up, people are like, you're attacking me. You're doing this. I'm like, dang, I just wanted to say something.
Oh, yeah.
I apologize for saying something at all. I'll just be quiet for the rest of my life. Don't worry about it.
No.
But that's who I am in my core. It's like, I want to tell you guys, I want to tell people stuff that it's like, I'd rather you just be cool with me and not be mad at me for saying something.
Yeah.
But that's what my conviction has been this past. I'm saying, like, I want to do more for God. And then once I start saying that, here we go. Let me tell you why you shouldn't. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, I'm not going to be a preacher. I don't want to be in front of people preaching. Like, I just want to, if I want to be on a podcast, I'm going to say I'm a child of God. That's my identity.
Right.
That's where it starts at. That's the root of it all. That's my root. I'm a child of God. That is my foundation. And then everything else, like, I may do accounting, but my identity is not in my job.
Right.
I may run every now and then, but my identity is not what I do for hobbies. I may like to do videos and all this stuff, but that's not who I am. It's things that I do.
For sure.
It's not who I am. And I just let so much of the outside world try to determine who I was when I realized he's already told me that I'm redeemed. I'm saved. That old person's dead. I love you. You're my child. What are you doing trying to figure out who you are? I told you who you are. I reminded you who you are. All that other stuff, that's for fun.
Yeah.
Because you got eternity with me. This is temporary, but everything you see is temporary. But what you can't see, that's eternal. And we're so focused on the temporary. But it don't matter. It's meaningless. It's vapor. It's going to go away one day.
Yeah.
I want to change lives. I don't want to, if I get all the things I ever wanted in my life, but I lose my soul, what did I gain?
Ugh.
Nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
But we're so focused on this temporary, what we can see, because we were conditioned. We were told, hey, go to school, go to good college, get a job, get that 401k. Then you're successful. Then that's who you are. Yeah. You'll be an engineer. You're a doctor. That's who you are.
Yep.
That's a lie. We've been lied to our whole lives.
Yeah.
We had to rewire our brain to not even. I was just talking to my brother-in-law yesterday. Do you know the school, how we're taught in school? You know where that came from?
No.
The Rothschilds. They had a steel mill in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Over there in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, they had a steel mill. But people who worked there had kids. They're like, oh man, they got kids. They don't got to pay for daycare. We're going to send all those kids to school when they're going to work from 8 to 3. And then we get off. And that was how that's how our educational system has been programmed from them since then. 8 to 3, 8 to 3, because the companies wanted us to they needed more workers. We're going to teach them. We're going to tell them what to teach them. Things like we've been conditioned our whole life for identity to come through outside things. When God's been telling us the whole time, I already told you you're good. I already told you you're enough. You're worthy. Yeah. You're saved. Stop believing these outside lies. And so we've been conditioned to lie to ourselves. And that's where a lot of our stress and anxiety comes from the outside. From, what am I going to do? What's next? What's my next goal? What am I going to... And all that is fleeting. You read Proverbs 31. Yeah. Beauty is fleeting. What is not fleeting? Charm is deceptive. Yes. And beauty is fleeting. Yes. But a woman who loves God is like good forever.
That is everything.
Yes.
Charm is deceit. Yep.
Yeah, people may have that good smile, good way. Right. But who are they? Image. Yeah, who actually are they inside? God said, I don't look at the outside. Right. I look at the heart. If they don't have me in there, don't even worry about them. That's not a king. That's not a queen. That's not someone I want my kids to be associated with, unless I want my kids to save them and tell them, remind them who they are. Right. It's so hard with identity. It's the tough.
I feel like everyone struggles with it. no matter age. I can't tell you how many people I've talked to 60-year-old. Like everyone is on a fight to find out who they are in some form or fashion, which it just is just emotionally exhausting. How would you? Okay, this is a tough question. I don't know if you have the answer for it. How would you do if you had a conversation with someone that told you, "Man, I'm struggling with my identity." How would you even go about that conversation? What would be the first thing you would even say? Would you tell a story in the Bible? Would you give a scripture off the top of your head? Oh, I don't know. I'm asking personally.
It all will eventually lead to there, but I wouldn't start there.
Yeah.
You're struggling with identity. Okay, what are you struggling with? What do you want to do?
What's going on?
What's your purpose?
Right.
Okay. What do you like to do? What is your thing for fun? And you start from there. You kind of work your way backwards because it's usually not a struggle with identity. It's a struggle with purpose and struggle like, what do I want to do for the rest of my life?
They don't feel like they are where they should be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No one is where they should be technically.
Right.
It's,
Agreed.
It's the concept that everyone else has it all together.
Exactly. And a lot of people don't realize how much we have that in common. We all feel the same way.
Yes.
Just because someone's having a bad day, it's more than that. It's deeper than that. So it's just sometimes don't take things personal.
Yeah.
But it's giving the perspective to others, sharing that perspective to others that truly maybe they've never been told that. They might not know. So it's just kind of sharing.
And exactly why we've been more about godly on this podcast, because that is, to me, that's who changed my life. That's who took me from nothing and built me back up. Yeah. When I was broken in pieces, he pieced me up one by one and said, "Hey, you're good.
Yeah.
You're beautiful." It's like them Japanese dishes. I don't know what it's called, but they look like they're like broken pieces. It's like a form of art. I'm going to put an art right here, if anything.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's these broken pieces, and it's an art piece. They put it together with all these beautiful glues, and it's like a beautiful piece of art. That's what we are. We were broken at one point, and he restored us. And he said, "You are beautiful.
Yeah.
You are worthy. You are mine."
Can we talk about, we've briefly talked about this on the phone one day when I told you I'm reading a book describing Luke and on the road to Emmaus. Basically, this is about the resurrection whenever Jesus died on the cross.
Yep.
And people's expectations. They had this, please correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding was Jesus did miracles, right?
In front of them.
In front of them, physically, things were changing, people were changing, people were being cured, right? Everything's perfect, sunshine and rainbows. Then, fast forward, Jesus dies on the cross. Everyone's expectation of that now, they were
terrified.
shocked. What now?
Yeah.
No, nothing can be solved.
They were hiding in houses,
right?
Locked doors.
Exactly. And then now he's resurrected, and there was these two disciples on the road to Emmaus, and Jesus was having a conversation with them. They don't know this is Jesus talking, okay? And so the point here is, during that, I guess I would like to call it like the suffering road, because, again, we put these expectations on ourselves. Everything's going perfect. I haven't been through anything in a couple years, meaning I'm going to be fine. Then once you hit that suffering road, what now? Are you still going to trust in the process? Are you still going to trust in God, put your faith towards him? And I think that's what Jesus was doing, was getting them to trust. Basically, it's not all sunshine and rainbows here.
It's actually the opposite.
Exactly. Yeah, and we all have to sit on the suffering road.
Yeah, God doesn't promise a perfect life. He doesn't promise he actually promises the opposite. He literally says, they will hate you for saying for being a disciple. They will hate you for following me because they hated me first. They crucified Jesus. They crucified Peter. They crucified they killed Paul. Like, they were killing his followers because of who they followed Jesus. And I think we were supposed to believe that we're Christians. We're supposed to be
right.
Or
you believe.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a good person, so it's all good. Nope.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
And I think that's why a lot of people struggle, and that's where I'm on the path to be a disciple, to be a vessel, to be a fly on the wall, to help someone else in a conversation, because I noticed a lot of people that don't, and I don't judge people that don't have a faith relationship yet. Maybe it's my job to help that. I don't know. I'm going with the flow.
Got to be a disciple.
Yeah, and so I sit in the conversation. I like to have a one-on-one. I want to know more. Why, right? Maybe they've been going through the suffering road for years. Yeah. Therefore, naturally, a lot of people veer no faith. They got no faith anymore. Yeah. Whereas there's no God. They've experienced death in the family. Stuff like that, I get, is absolutely real. But that's where I guess we come in. So it's just kind of like, if you're a vessel out there, like, trust it's the Holy Spirit talking to you. Talking through you. So a lot of times things come out of my mouth. I have no idea how that even happened. You know what I mean?
That's God inside of us. Greater is He is inside of me than he that's in this world. I mean, the other day, so like you're saying, Holy Spirit talking to you. The other day on Saturday night, I was praying, and this is like the first time it's ever happened. So that's why I didn't. God said, "Hey, there's a woman tomorrow at church, front row. She's gonna wear a blue and white striped dress. Tell her it's done."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, okay, that's me. That's myself. It's not God. I'm praying, mind you. But yeah, it's me doing it. That's not real. Okay, God. Like, okay, me. Don't try to put words in God's mouth. You're thinking that. Well, the next day at church comes by, and I'm sitting third row up a little bit because I don't like sitting in the front row, but I like, third row up.
Yeah, you're close enough. Yeah.
And in the front row, in front of where I'm at, 2 rows right in front of me, this woman walks up with the white and blue striped dress, the same way that I saw it and the way I feel like God told me. Mm-hmm. You know what I did? Nothing. I was terrified. Yeah. I felt like an idiot. I was like, what if I go to her and I say, it is done? Who am I?
Right.
That's that identity thing. Who am I? I'm not worthy. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is we're not worthy. We're saved by grace, not by stuff that we done.
Right.
We're saved because He loves us. He died on that cross because He loves us, not because of what we do. We can never do anything to earn His love. Mm-hmm. It's called grace. It was given to us for free. But yet, I still told myself, you're not worth. He doesn't love you that much for you to tell you something to go help somebody out. You're not ready to heal people and put hands on them. And it just hit me, and I'm like, and so I talked to my pastor about it. I was like, man, I feel like God told me this, and he told me this thing, and he was like, okay. And then I was like, there's a woman who came right in front of me. He goes, okay, apologize to God. Tell him, God, if you wanted to use me for that, tell me something again, and please be more descriptive next time.
Yeah.
Because I need to know for sure. Because feels. And so it was a tough one because I feel like he literally he tried to trust in me, but yet I proved myself not worthy of trust because it's tough. I mean, Peter, right before Jesus died, Peter was like, I love you, and Jesus was like, you're going to deny me 3 times before the rooster crows. No, I'm not. I love you. Psych. Fear came in his heart, and he denied Jesus 3 different times before the rooster crowed. Jesus forgave him, of course, but he called it. You're gonna deny me. That fear, everything it consumes you. It consumed me. Like, who the heck am I?
That one emotion, right?
Yeah. And then when I was kind of telling people the other day, I'm gonna press on the gas to be more of because we weren't called to be Christians. We're called to be disciples.
Right.
Jesus called us to be disciples, not Christians. It's one thing to love God, but to actually show people this good restaurant you've been eating at. Go show them this great song you love to hear, your favorite pot, show them Jesus, the God who changed your life, who gave you an identity when you didn't know who you were. Show them.
Yeah.
That's what the disciple, we're meant to make disciples, not be good, I love you, God, and the kid will go on about their day. That's not what we're called to do.
Yeah.
But yet, I was too scared. I'm gonna be, You're
gonna have to update us on the next one.
Yeah, I gotta press on the gas, but that comes with more things like that, looking weird, looking dumb,
caring about what you may look like, or
exactly
you don't want to come off. Yeah,
that's what happened, and that's exactly Sunday. I went before church again.
Yeah,
and I came with confidence.
Okay,
and I was like, I'm gonna speak. I still was a little awkward. I literally was like, all right, y'all, bye. I walked off the stage like that.
Did you?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to transition. I'm still like, all these people are looking at me. What do I do?
And the way it is, the setup is intimidating.
Yeah. Literally, they see all sides of you. So it's very vulnerable.
Right.
And it's tough because what if someone from my past sees this video? That's not Rocky. I know.
Is that really
Rocky
your first thought?
It's just, that's my fear.
Okay.
That's where I come from. That's my fear is somebody saying, I know that guy. That ain't who he is. Let me tell you but that's the thing. That person died. R.I.P. He's gone.
Yeah.
I got to remember that he's gone. I don't got to prove myself to nobody that he's gone. Give it to him, and that's it.
Yeah.
He's dead. I took it to the cross. He got nailed to the cross. I was baptized. I was born again. I'm 8 years old. But no, it's literally I'm 10. But either way, it's like a reminder. Look, I'm good. I'm reborn. That dude is dead. Leave him there. No one can. They can say all they want, but guess what? Love him for it.
Yeah.
Love him. And that's
what you're working on.
Yeah, it's because when you're working on your identity,
yeah,
people are gonna remind you, Jesus. A prophet's not a prophet in his hometown. People close to you won't believe in you. People close to you are going to try to bring you down. People who you love and do life with are like, you ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
You sure that's what he called? You sure that's what he... It's like, dang, like, no, I don't want to do this. He's telling me to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, that's what they do. It's not even, they don't even know it. It's them looking out for your best interest. But they don't know that God has your truly best interest. He loves you more than anybody. He don't want you to fail. He don't want you to fall, stumble. He loves you more than anything. But yet, we let outside opinions other than God's
Take over.
Consumes us because we're overlooked. I remember my identity, I was hoping to come into church one day where some guy's like, I feel somebody in here is going to be like something. And I was like, hoping you talk about me. Put your hand, tell me that's me. That's my identity. That's where I'm going to get it from.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
David was overlooked. David didn't even get seen. His dad didn't even call him in. That's not how identity is. Got to be getting in touch with this, because reading this, you find out the truth hurts.
It's wild.
The truth hurts.
Yeah.
This thing is not meant to like comfort you sometimes. It's meant to like poke you, like, ooh, step it up, buddy. Ooh, you really
might want to wake up.
Exactly. You read Proverbs, like every man should read Proverbs.
Yeah.
But it's a stab. I'd read it and I would start crying, like, ooh, okay, my fault. Like I'm messing up here. I need to get right. Yeah. It's just, the book it reads you the same time you read it. It reads your heart, and then we change it up. Like, oh, he didn't mean that. My heart, I feel something different. I feel like he meant this. Psych. Don't go for what you feel. What did he say? Yeah. Don't switch up his words to make it better for your life. To
convenience.
Yeah, exactly.
Convenient your
to correlate,
life. Yeah.
To align with the way you think. Because I do that a lot sometimes. Like, I think you meant this, God. Psych.
Good for you for identifying.
I mean, I'm not perfect.
Right.
I'm not perfect. I first want to tell you I'm not perfect. I still struggle to this day.
Same here. Your hair.
Yeah.
You're blessed with hair.
I actually got told that I was in North Carolina. Some guy I met, and I was like, hey, how you doing? He goes, you got good hair. Didn't even tell me his name, nothing. Just, you got good hair. It's like, oh, you got good hair too.
Yeah. No, I'm just sorry. Just because you usually wear a hat.
Yes.
Well, some recently, I feel. But I have a bad hair day today, so I'm wearing a hat.
I'm afraid to wear hats now because I'm afraid it's going to push my hairline back. So I'm going to just start doing my hair again.
Good for you.
Yes. So God saw us before we were formed. He wrote our days before we were born.
Yeah.
What is one practical way we can remind ourselves of this truth daily? Of how God tells you who you are. Of how God saw your life before.
One what?
Practical way you can tell yourself daily this. I know what I do.
What do you do?
I look in the mirror and say, I am restored. I am redeemed. Okay. Every single time I go through something, like these struggles, I'm like, God, why am I going? Why I'm choosing you. I love you. Help me out here. Give me some peace. Be honest. I know you got my back. I know you saw this happening before. Yeah. And that's like a daily reminder. I look in the mirror and I'm like, I love you, God. I need you. Before I go to sleep, I tell him that. When I wake up, I tell him that. I
was going to say, when do you usually talk to him? In the mornings and evenings? Probably all throughout the day as well?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he already knows who I love him. He knows where he's at. I have to talk. If I need him, I talk throughout the day. Okay. I'm thankful if something happens. Thank you, God. Yeah. But like my prayer, morning, evening.
Okay. Mine is in the morning and the evening, and then recently sometimes when I have downtime, just being more, I want to learn the Bible more. So if like I'm on a story, I'm anxious. It's like reading a book. It's like watching your favorite show.
That's it.
You want to know what's next.
You're hungry. That's a relationship. You're falling in love with Jesus. Let me tell you something. Falling in love with Jesus is the best thing I've ever done.
Is this your new career?
No, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
But
on your next challenge.
That's the best thing I've ever done. Everything, that is my monument. That's it. That's Jesus. That's my only idol. That's the only one I worship. He changed everything. I was hopeless, depressed, not going nowhere in my life. You name it, all the above. And he said, I see that, and I accept you. And he brought me in, and then slowly but surely, all that stuff just faded away. Oh, you're right. I don't need that. Oh, you're right. I was hurt. Why was I carrying that so much? Yeah. He showed me the baggage I was carrying because I thought that's who I was.
Yeah.
I thought my identity was, oh, you lost your dad. You're the guy who lost his dad. You're the guy with no dad.
Right.
Oh, you're the guy who sold this. You're the guy who did X. You're the guy who, not like drugs X, who did X, who did Y, who did Z. You're that guy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That my identity didn't come with what happened to me. My identity is that I'm a child of God. He restored me. He built me up. There was no fulfillment in anything the world can bring me.
Yeah.
No drug, no alcohol, no money, no belt, no nothing.
That filled your cup.
Exactly. He did. He restored me. That's where my identity came from. And yeah, that's why I now have been like, I need to press the gas a little bit more, because I need to do that, not for myself. It's now for whoever's watching this, whoever clicked on this.
Right.
Because literally, it's the best thing I've ever done. I can't explain it.
Changing one life at a time.
Give him 2 months, give him 3 months of your life. I was going to say 6, but give him 3 months of your life. Like, you go to church Sundays, you read the word, find another connect group, like another Bible study group, whatever. Give him 3 months.
Yeah.
You will see what I'm talking about. That's it. Like, that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's a rooted and rising guarantee.
It is.
Because literally, that he does it. I mean, look at your life.
I mean, yeah. And the fact that before, whenever we started this 6 months ago, I say, what are we in? 8 months ago? I never could quote I didn't know how to read Proverbs. I had no like thought process to even like go about
Bringing up
doing that. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about Luke now. Who am I? And so it's not, but and the desire to even want more.
Yeah, exactly.
And such. And so it's changed my perspective. Maybe I wouldn't have handled this tire break situation the way I would have, 6 months before this. Now it's like this sense of peace, like, man, that's it. What else you got? Like, what's next? But it's just because I trust. No, I know, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It's just like I've been through worse.
Exactly. When I lost my mom, the first thing I did, I know it sounds dumb. I mean, I'm crying, of course, but I walk in the room, I see her lifeless body. I'm crying, but I'm praying. And I'm like saying, God, I love you. This hurts so much, but I trust in you. I do not agree with what you're doing, but I trust in you that you're going to make this out for the best, that you're going to make this for the good of all things. Because when I pray, I ask that your will be done, not mine. When I pray, I ask for your will be done, not mine. Like, I trust in you. This hurts so much. I know it's going to suck.
Yeah.
But I trust in you, and he has not let me down. I mean, it's been a little over a year now, and I'm not addicted to any substances. Yeah. I mean, I don't cope with any substances. Like, there's so many great things that I've learned. I'm not even wrong. It sucks. It hurts. But I got peace beyond any understanding. He gave me peace beyond any understanding. That means when situations arise and you're like, okay, I guess so. Yeah. Because you know he's going to provide. Yeah. He's going to take care of it. I mean, you've seen something that happened to me a while back where it was a financial blessing. Yeah. That came out of nowhere. Right. Where that became in the pasture, taking care of the sheep. I've seen this lion. I've killed a lion. Yeah. I killed a bear. That same God who rescued me then is going to rescue me now. Yeah. I don't need a word. He got my back. I remember when Mom got diagnosed with cancer. Like a bomb went off. All I heard was just a ringing, and the doctor's still talking, and I couldn't hear anything she said. Literally in the movies, how it happens, it happened just like that. I could not hear. I'm like,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Could not hear. And I remember when after the doctor left, my mom looked at me. She's like, "We're gonna beat this." Looked me dead in my eyes. We're gonna beat this. We're good. She gave it to God immediately. She literally was like, God ain't gonna let me down. Yeah. And she lasted 8 years. Yeah. A long time. God ain't gonna let me down. My dad, I was so mad at God for what he took my dad from me. Like, why you gonna do? You took my dad from me. Blah blah blah. My dad got diagnosed when I was 11 years old, 10 years old. Okay. One of those.
Yeah, you were little.
Yeah, I was young. But I didn't know at the time, he had a brain cancer that was so bad that he only had a few months. Okay. My whole time, I was like, from 17 to 25, I was mad at God. Like, you took my dad from me. Why'd you do that? I don't believe in you. Like, you're a crook. Yeah. We went to church. I was raised in the church. He was like, I gave him to you. He had your dad for 7 years. After I found out what he actually had, I'm like, oh.
The depths.
I didn't know this. And then I got the email the other day. My mom had a journal entry that she wrote. And how after my dad had his first brain surgery, he was in there for 16 hours, brain surgery.
Gosh.
And then he woke up the next day, called us at 6 a.m. like, man, y'all left me. I'm like, man, you were in 16 hours. You only slept for 4. What are you doing awake talking to us? But then we went back to school. We didn't. This is the part me and my sister didn't know until we had this email the other day. My dad was passed out for 8 hours. He was gone. He was in a coma, right back into a coma.
Okay.
We didn't know. I didn't know any of this.
Yeah.
And the doctor looked at my mom, was like, let's start praying. Get to praying because I'm gonna bring your husband back to you.
Right.
My mom said she gave it to God, and my dad woke up and acted like nothing, as if nothing happened. He didn't even know.
Dang.
I never knew this.
Okay.
But the thing is, that's the blessing that God gives us.
Yeah.
He does stuff we don't even know. We can't even see. Right now, he's working in your favor. You can't even see right now. He's going to bless you 6 months from now. But he's doing it right now behind doors you're not even thinking you're worthy to walk into.
Yeah.
Things you don't ever expect. He blesses. That's why my identity is Christ-centered. I am a child of God, and that's where I was talking about drawing the line. That's where I draw the line. Like, I'm a child of God. Oh, attack me. I'm a child of God. He will take care of me. Okay, I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
If you're going to be mad at me, go argue with me, use his word to get provoked me. Yeah, I'm a child of God. I mean, that's where I'm starting to press on the gas more.
Okay.
Because I need to tell people about this great restaurant. I need to tell people about this great movie to come see. He's done so much for me. I'm sure you feel he's done so much for you. I owe him.
How
the
could I
very
not?
least I can do is tell somebody,
I
hey,
agree.
let me tell you about this guy who changed my life. Let me tell you about this guy named Jesus.
I can't even. When I wear this hat, I just got another hat that's Jesus Your Way. That's what it says. It's like this same color. And the confidence now, before, why did I used to care? I don't know why I necessarily used to care what people thought about me, whenever you wear, not necessarily just wear a cross, but when you talk about it, right? And so now it's completely different. I wore that Friday. We had a super busy closing day. I cannot even tell you how many compliments I got on that one hat. And we connected. That was the icebreaker. My hat. I didn't intend on that to happen. I just owned it in general for that day. And so it was just such a great, it's crazy how many lives you can change just by wearing something or speaking of something. It opens a whole nother door.
Yeah, I want to know who this Jesus guy is.
Yeah.
Or someone who does know is like, hey, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for being bold. I need to be bold in my step.
There you go. Bold. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't judge people.
Right.
And that's the thing. If we as Christians for so long had this bad look, because all you do is judge.
For sure.
No, all I do is love. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Who am I to judge you? I was a sinner.
Absolutely.
I was this. Who am I to judge you for what you're doing? I'm gonna love you through whatever you're doing.
Yeah. I agree.
That's the thing. It's like that stigma they've had for so long. I'm like, guess what? I love you. I don't care what you do. I love you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love you through it.
I agree.
I was loved through it.
Yeah. And even now too, sometimes do you ever get the sense that, well, that goes with a lot of people. Sometimes people just think you also have it all together. You're picture perfect.
Yeah.
You look the part, you do the part, you perform well.
You got a beautiful smile. They don't see the tears behind it.
Yeah, they don't see the actual testimony behind things. Therefore, it's just meaning that's also where they might think. They put this perception that you're judging, that they can't open up to you. Certain things, but I'm like, no, I'm going to be straight up with you. I am not perfect. That's just how I like to be vulnerable.
Yep. That's why I like my little mentees I talk to, because they be telling me stuff they're doing. I'm, I'm just thankful you can tell me.
Yep.
I'm here. I love you. I'm going to keep on loving you. I'm going to tell you you're doing wrong, but I love you even while you're doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what my mentors did to me. They loved me through my issues. I mean, it wasn't overnight. I thank you, God. It was over time. He revealed to me, hey, you're carrying this. Hey, that is a habit. You need to fix that. Hey, that's not how you respond to people. Hey, I don't care about how you feel. It's what you got to do.
Yeah.
It's like waking up in the morning to go work out.
Yeah.
You got to get over how you feel.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's like, so we got to do what God's like, I don't care. He doesn't care about how you feel. The truth is the truth, and it's absolute. There's no changing it. You got to draw that line and stay with his word. And it's like, okay, all right, God, I guess I'll I
Setting the
guess.
boundaries.
Exactly.
Just like you said, putting the gas on that, on the pedal is just, it's important. Okay, I'm excited to see where this next journey is going. We'll have to see.
Yeah. I'm about to get a TikTok, so follow me on TikTok.
Okay. Shut up, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to do like speaking? Like little quick test, like
I don't know, but yet.
you
but
should.
I'm going to be, yeah, it's definitely going to be Christian based.
I have something to share with you actually. This lender is doing that, but he's kind of also making it personal. So his mom just passed away not even a year yet, and we were talking about being vulnerable, and he's like, I don't mean to get personal, but this just happened, X, Y, and Z. And he was like, we were talking about bad days, how bad days exist. Anyways, he's trying to put himself out there, be in the uncomfortable, but that means growth, right? And so I think it's a good
Uncomfortable means growth.
It
Growth
does.
and comfort don't go together.
They don't.
I'm tired of being comfortable. I've been comfortable too long. This is why TikTok.
Good
I was
for you.
so scared I was being tracked
Yeah.
by another country. Things like I got to get over it. I got to draw the
That
line.
sounds like you.
I got to,
Absolutely.
you know what, be
Yeah.
a disciple on TikTok for the next generation.
Okay, good. It'll be trending. It's funny, even doing this and talking podcast to camera, it's nerve-wracking. I'm uncomfortable. Are you still uncomfortable sometimes?
I'm glad that I'm doing it with you because if you go down with me, no, that's why I didn't do the one by myself. It's
hard.
terrifying.
Yeah, it is terrifying.
Who am I? That's the question that we should all ask ourselves. Am I enough? Stop asking.
Yeah,
Stop asking
you
that.
are.
Am I enough? You are. Who does God say I am? Go to the scripture for the answer.
Yep.
Not me.
Yeah.
Go to God. What does He say who you are? That's where your identity comes from.
Yeah.
Took the whole hour just to get. I could have just said that the first 2 minutes.
No. But I enjoyed what we talked about and everything.
Yeah.
Give people the real us.
Yeah, because we
We're
struggle
not
with
picture
identity.
perfect. Agreed. I agree.
I agree.
We're all on the same journey. That's something we do have in common. Us two, and then the audience themselves. So I want to learn about others. Please, guys, let us know in the comments as well. Anything you're going through, anything we can pray for you about. We would love. We're along the journey. We're walking testimony. Seriously.
Yes. What scripture do you want to know about?
Yes.
So we can learn together.
Please. Accountability partners.
Yeah, I need to make this Bible dirty like my last one.
I actually in my Amazon, I've been looking for bookmarks and such because I'm starting to write notes. I want to be able to go back, recite scripture more.
My last one was stolen, and if you know where it's at, let me know because
Was
it
it
was
really?
stolen. Yeah, it was stolen. They broke into my truck and stole my Bible.
They must have needed it more than
Yeah,
you.
exactly. That's how I responded.
They
My
must-
response was, "Well, that dude needed it." It just hurt because I was like, "Man, I had so much notes
Yeah.
in there," and so I was like, "I got this one, but I'm gonna keep it clean." But I need to get back to just. My whole Bible was dirty.
I agree. Any last minute thoughts?
If you know someone who's struggling with self-worth, encourage them. If you are struggling with self-worth, encourage someone else. Maybe that might encourage you.
Yeah.
And then, as always, this is the answer. Mine is customized, but this is I mean, anything you're going through in life, right here's the answer.
Just open it. That's all I could suggest is just open the Bible. Just open it.
Yeah, and
Get started.
Google
Yeah.
what Bible story with anxiety. What Bible? I mean, there's a good one. You know, there's a few and tells you how to think, what to think about, what to do. I'll be on my TikTok.
Well,
But-
we'll have to link the TikTok here soon enough.
Yes, I just need to ask you how to even do that.
Gotcha. Okay, there we go. I'll let you know. Perfect. We'll do that after this.
Well, as always,
Stay rooted.
and keep rising.